Hello everyone, my name's Crystal Hurst and I am a Warramah woman from the mid-north coast of New South Wales, and I'm also the Indigenous Arts Educator at the National Gallery of Australia. And I'm coming here to you today from the Lismore Regional Gallery on Bundjalung Country. Reko Rennie is a Melbourne-based artist who hails from the Gamilaroi peoples of northwestern New South Wales. Rennie's work draws upon Gamilaroi symbology and iconography, which is merged with street art expressions, which explores issues of identity, justice, and place within urban contexts. Today, with our art making activity, we're going to be focusing on Rennie's artwork, Message Stick Green. And so within this artwork, you can see he has displayed really beautiful colours of neon and metallic that are displayed in his diamond shape of his traditional iconography of the Gamilaroi peoples. And so within the middle of that work, you can see he has displayed a spray can. So Rennie plays with this idea that the spray can be a modern device of communicating a message, just like traditional times where our people have created message sticks out of local resources to pass on to different neighbouring clans to communicate or pass on a particular message. So now we're going to respond to Rennie's work and we're going to create our own message. So at home, have a think about what message you would like to communicate to your friends or family, or if you really want to say a strong message to the world or what's happening in the world today, that's what we can do today. So what I have with me is a different coloured piece of paper. We also have some really beautiful gold foil as well that you can utilise to really speak to Rennie's work. We also have some scissors and some glue, and that's all we'll need. So within this step, it's really up to you and what you want to say and what you want to create with your message to the world. And so what I'm going to do, I'm thinking I might make things that are relevant to my country and where I come from. So where I grew up, we have lots of beautiful ocean and waves. So I'm going to create my own message. I'm going to do some nice wavy shapes, utilising these different paper and metallic foils. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to cut up some different shapes with this piece of paper and with some scissors. So I want to create some triangles. And I'm going to cut these up. And with the glue, I'm just going to glue them down. So just going to get all of that ready. And thinking of Reko Rennie's work, where he's drawn upon those really beautiful diamond shapes, I'm going to use my shapes which are more on the wavy kind of side that are reminiscent of the ocean and how the waves move and the water and how the fish go through there. So I'm going to glue my piece of paper and get that glue down there. And I'm just going to get that ready before I put my waves in. So I've got some beautiful pink here. I'm just going to stick that down, and I'm just going to create this kind of wavy pattern. So think about what kind of patterns or symbols that are related to you and where you come from, and places that you've visited or things that you are connected to. And so I'm just going to keep putting down my waves of the ocean. So here are my waves. Now I'm going to use the gold foil paper, kind of similar that we see in Reko's work. And I'm also going to create some triangles. So what I'm going to do is create some boats. Because where I grew up, I see lots of boats travelling along the water and people are going fishing. So I'm just going to put some boats there. Little sailing boats. And at the top, I'm going to just cut a circle because I want to represent the sun up at the top of my piece. And there we have it. I have my own little picture. You can really see the waves in this piece, and I've created different shapes to represent the sailing boats that I see along the water, and also a nice gold sun as well. So here we go. This is my artwork that I've created in response to Reko Rennie's artwork. And thank you for making art with me today. And I really want you to think about things or symbols that are relevant to your cultural history, just like Reko Rennie, and make sure you come down to the Lismore Regional Gallery and check out the body language exhibition.